On Remembrance Sunday, Prince Harry made a solo appearance wearing a poppy at Pearl Harbor in Hawaii. What is interesting about this is that he's alone, no Meghan. Also, what's up with the leg and the strange posture? He looks barely engaged, like his mind is elsewhere and he's just going through the motions. He's wearing a poppy to honor fallen British soldiers, and he appeared on Remembrance Sunday, not on American Veterans Day, which falls on the Friday just before. On Veterans Day Friday, Meghan and Harry posted this picture on their Archwell Foundation website. This picture is a throwback from the Invictus Games. Both of these pics scream not together. So the cards are telling us that Harry is not staying with Eugenie and Jack Brooks Banks in Portugal in the exclusive Costa Terra resort. It appears he is staying with people he knows well and has a long relationship with. I interpreted these cards at the time as probably staying with family. Some people are asking, is Harry staying at Soho House with the infamous Marcus Anderson? Next, we have Meghan and her Archetypes podcast and the Decoding of Crazy.
A girl is allowed to be crazy, as long as she is equally hot. Thus, if she's this crazy, she has to be this hot. If she's this crazy, she has to be this hot. You want the girl to be above this line.
I just showed you the hot crazy matrix as illustrated on the show How I Met Your Mother. Meghan actually referenced this scene in her podcast. The hot crazy matrix basically posits that the hotter a woman is physically, the crazier her behavior is allowed to be. So if she's super hot, she can be just an absolute nightmare to be around. And if she's less hot, then she should act much more reasonably and less destructively. Think Mean Girls. I would note that these behavior patterns are exactly the polar opposite of men's behavior patterns. The more successful a man is, the more responsible and successful you can expect him to be in all areas of life. Meghan also pointedly attacked Jordan Peterson, where she ran a clip of Peterson saying, "I don't think that men can control crazy women." She took that quote out of context, and so Jordan Peterson went on Piers Morgan. I'm a huge fan of actually both Piers and Jordan Peterson. Peterson is simply a voice of reason in a sea of insanity. Jordan Peterson responded to Meghan's attack by saying, "Meghan's voice drips with the same falsehood that the voice of Kamala Harris drips with. It's this sanctimonious, faux compassion talking down to her audience." He then impersonated Meghan when he said, "Trying to be sure we're all really on the same compassionate page here, and we're all being victimized by terrible forces that are arrayed against us, and none of that is really our fault. None of that is really fair." The point Peterson was making was that in a disagreement between two men, if one man keeps escalating the disagreement to the point that he puts hands on the other man or becomes violent, that man can legally defend himself physically. But when a woman becomes violent with a man, the man is always considered to be wrong if he defends himself in any way, even verbally. Meghan invited 3 guests for her podcast: Constant Wu, Jenny Slate, and Deepika Padukone. Her point was that women are being destroyed by this word crazy. She said, from relationships to families being shattered, reputations destroyed, and careers ruined, the stigma surrounding the word, it also has a silencing effect. Essentially, cancel culture. However, one of Meghan's closest friends, Jamila Jamil, led a smear campaign against Caroline Flack of Love Island fame, which resulted in Flack successfully ending her life. Caroline Flack was canceled. Literally. I have questions. Does Meghan actually believe she's a victim? Or does she view herself more as the aggressor, like a predator? What were Jamila Jamil's intentions toward Caroline Flack? How far was she willing to go when she got everyone, literally like the whole world, as many people as possible, to gang up on Caroline Flack on Twitter, which ended up in her self-deletion? I don't believe these people are victims. They're cry bullies. They cry racism and sexism, but literally everything they do is intentionally racist and sexist. They cry fascism, but they cancel anyone who dares disagree with them. They preach love, but they are filled with hate. They preach kindness, but they are the most unkind people you will ever have the misfortune to meet. I think these people are very dangerous to Western civilization, and we need to stop pretending that any of this is harmless or even okay. In the West, where we raise tolerance to the highest virtue, we need to stop tolerating these thinly disguised monsters in human skin. Finally, rich Americans will fork out $1 million to see Harry and Meghan receive the same human rights award as Barack Obama at a glittering gala night in New York City, blasted as blatantly ludicrous. Meghan and Harry will receive the Robert F. Kennedy Ripple of Hope Award for their humanitarian philanthropic efforts. Seriously, what have Meghan and Harry actually done? It's all just a lot of talk. And if you contribute to their charity, Archwell, they can legally spend something like 97% of it for their own personal expenses any way they want. It's just a big scam. They are awarded for literally everything. They are the best people I know. And I don't even know them personally. I have questions. Are they buying these awards, like through one of their PR firms or a lawyer or something? Or maybe this is all just like inside dealings. Either way, it's not on the up and up. So let's take a look. Let's see what the cards want to say. Good day, YouTubers. Welcome back to my channel. Time for a spot of royalty. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination, Fortune Telling, the Magi Method. As always, you can find the book worldwide on Amazon and Kindle and paperback versions. Find the full color card deck used here on Etsy/Magi Method. If you like the video, don't forget to like, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and share if you feel like it. So, are Meghan and Harry buying awards, or is this all like inside dealings? I kind of want to see what's going on, because boy oh boy, they are wonderful people and they receive a lot of awards. I mean, so many awards. I mean, their $15 million mansion in Montecito probably can't even hold all the awards they've received since, you know, I mean, if you put them on the wall, they're going to have to like build new walls and stuff just to keep all those awards they keep receiving. So, I mean, are they buying them? Are these inside dealings? What is going on? Let's just take a look. What is going on with so many awards? 2 spades. Big change, okay. What is that about? 6 spades. 6 spades on the mind. 5 clubs. 5 spades, okay. Reacting. Let's see what the outcome is. 10 diamonds. 10 hearts. What is up with so many awards? Are they buying them? No people here. One person. One woman here. Probably Meghan. So 2 spades broken on an ongoing basis and a big change. This actually 7, so 2 clubs. This says that this awards, all these receiving of awards is about to dry up. This is all about to dry up. Okay, and not connected to all this stuff that's going on. 5 diamonds on an ongoing basis. The awards are not connected to their works. Yeah, the awards are not connected to what they're doing. And they're trying, the basis is to influence you, to create a big change, and to influence your emotions. So yeah, they're receiving all these awards, so it's either an inside job, or they're buying, I don't see them buying it, but their works are not connected. Receiving all these awards is not connected in any way to the stuff that they're doing. Behind the woman, above, on the mind, is Incubus Succubus. This is a liar card. This is a selfishness and a liar card. So it's not true. It's not real. 2 crossroads decisions. They choose Meghan and Harry. Roadblock stopped. So we have 2 spades and 5 spades showing up in key positions. reacting to circumstances, outside circumstances. Okay, the finger of God here, okay, outside, awarding them 10 diamonds and building their foundation. So building the foundation of who Harry and Meghan are perceived as. I really want to read this as a divorce spread, but that's not the question that I asked, because clearly Harry and Meghan are separated and divorce is coming and in the cards. That's coming. Thank God. Thank God for Harry. It's time to get out, man. There are some people, I showed you the hot crazy matrix. There are some people that you have to just get away from them, and you're lucky to escape with your life. I've been with those, because I'm a man, I've been with women like that. I just feel lucky to escape with my life. My last girlfriend, she stole all my furniture. I mean, come on. What is she going to do with it? Burn it? I mean, I don't know. Is she sitting on it? I don't know. It's so creepy. But there are people you're just lucky to escape with the skin on your body. Literally, you're lucky to escape with your life. And I think that's the situation that Harry's in. He's going to be lucky to get away with his very life. She's destroyed him to the point that he's really participated in that destruction. So there's definitely funny business and selfishness going on. This also says to me that these awards, we're seeing them get so many awards. This time is passing. This too shall pass. Okay, but self. This is the self position. Not connected, reacting, giving them, they're just like, it's definitely not connected. Let's do the sticks here. We'll get the sticks involved and see what they want to say. Yes, no, yes, no. I didn't clear my sticks, so I have to clear them. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, mind, soul, and strength. Okay? All right. So, are they purchasing these awards? Yes, they're purchasing. No, they're not purchasing. Are they purchasing these awards? Very clear no. Okay. Is it all through inside dealings? It's through inside dealings. Yeah, it's all through inside dealings. Okay, are these awards about to dry up? They're going to not be receiving these awards very soon in the near future. They're not going to keep on receiving all of it. That's a maybe. Hail Mary, full of grace. The Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women. Okay, they're not going to be continuing to receive these awards in the future. Let me just jot that down. All right, so they're not buying them. They're not just like paying people to receive these awards. They are through influence, and it is true. I'm seeing that they're not going to keep on receiving these awards, but that could be because they're splitting. They're splitting apart. They're going to be They're separated now, and they're going to be divorced. But this is all influence. They're influencing the public to have a good opinion of them. And allegedly it's so that Meghan can run for a political office, which I think is absolutely something she's going to do, especially after Harry is gone. Is Harry staying at the Soho house? Inquiring minds need to know, because in a reading, I saw cards that said that he was with people that he knew very well, and I interpret that as family. He's not with Eugenie and Jack. Who is he staying with? I mean, he's not going to be staying with Will and Kate. I mean, his book is coming out. So is Harry staying at the Soho house? Let's take a look. Is Harry staying at the Soho house? Yes. Big change. Ooh, wow. Ooh. Is Harry staying at the Soho house? We have yes. We have a yes. which can mean yes, or it can just simply emphasize the other cards that it's directly affecting. Cornerstone, that's a house. Soho house, the wealthy house. 13, 4 hearts, with people he knows very well. Big change. Through this change, he wants to be around people that he really knows. I'm going to say yes. He is staying at the Soho house. Player and mustard seed, rebound relationship, and lover. He's in a rebound relationship. And it's a secret. And he's keeping it a secret. That's interesting. Is Meghan also seeing somebody? So that's kind of a big deal. Is Meghan seeing somebody? You know, with somebody sexually. Okay, is Meghan seeing somebody? Besides Harry. Trinity. Outside. Oh my. And there's the devil. Okay. I hope you could see me throw those cards. But is Meghan seeing somebody? Trinity, she's looking at all of her options. She's really a choosy buyer. She's looking outside, finger of God, outside of her current situation, 18, 21, for a new, and she's considering many men, 2 diamonds and devil, and she'll do anything to get this next man. She'll do anything. She'll tell him anything. She'll completely transform herself into the perfect royal woman or the perfect billionaire's wife. So she is, I see her looking, and she's really quite ruthless in what she's doing. But that's interesting. I do see Harry, he's in a rebound relationship, and he is staying at the Soho house. So they better keep all their activities hidden, because people will be like, what the heck, man? What is wrong with you people? Aren't you supposed to be trying to work this out or something? Which I really want Harry to leave, but I mean, come on, man. Keep it in your pants. Just, take a deep breath. Does Meghan believe she is actually a victim? Or does she view herself as a predator? Okay, because sometimes, and this happens not infrequently, and I consider this a terrible curse. I have women predatorily follow me in parking lots. I'll just get out of my car and there's some woman and she'll just follow me and be filming me. I'm like, what is wrong with you? I mean, I would rather have Freddy Krueger chasing me through a parking lot with a chainsaw than any woman, behind me filming me. So I mean, a lot of men are really paranoid. They just pull out their phone and they're always watching. And I'm just not that guy yet, but that's just really awful. I mean, it's really awful that people act like predators now. They're fake victim predators. So does Meghan actually believe she's a victim, or does she really know that she's a predator? What does she view herself as? Is she a victim or predator? Water into wine. Ooh, that executioner is very interesting. Player, actor. All right, execution. This is very systematic behavior. She's committed to acting emotionally, 23. So she is a fake victim who is extremely ruthless. No card is more ruthless than the executioner. It's a very powerful energy, and it is absolutely ruthless. So she ruthlessly behaves, pretending to be a victim. It's very, very ruthless, and it's very, very intentional. So she's a predator. She's absolutely a predator pretending to be a victim. Player, action, sweet actions. She has to be above reproach, but it's all an act. And 5 spades and 5 diamonds on an ongoing basis. She's constantly creating problems. She's a cry bully. Yeah, so 10, 21, plus 6, 27. And she's just reacting to all the outside events. Disturbing. So she's very aware that she's a predator, but it's all about pretending to be a victim and being above reproach, but it's all an act. She knows it's an act, and she's a predator. And this is a huge problem in Western society right now. And we need to stop this. We need to deal very ruthlessly with this kind of behavior because it's very, very evil. And Jamila Jamil bullied Caroline Flack to the point of she self-deleted herself. She is no longer here with us, okay, because she bullied her so badly. And that is not, and Jamila's going to pretend like she's a victim, but she's not. That's terrible. That's really the worst of the worst of the worst. So let's look at Jamila Jamil, Meghan's close friend, who's a victim, and Caroline Flack. What was Jamila Jamil willing to do? What was she really up to with her bullying campaign? And I saw on another YouTuber, she actually, and I should have got a copy of it, but she actually showed Caroline Flack posting on Twitter begging people to help her with this attack by Jamila Jamil because it was just too much. It was just too much. So what was Jamila Jamil? And I've been attacked like that. Maybe a lot of people, maybe all of us have. I've been very badly bullied in my life, particularly by my father and my mother. I mean, goodness gracious, they kept me starving and naked until I could get away from them. And I've never really gotten away from them. And they're dead. Okay, that's how horrible they are. So what were her true intentions, Jamila Jamil and Caroline Flack? So Jamila Jamil, how far was she willing to go? 2 spades, queen of spades, wow. Oh, but she's an angel, Caroline Flack. Fox and 9 diamonds. Ooh, wow. Oh my goodness. What's that on the bottom? Because I think this is just a really, really good example of how awful these people can be. I literally think that these people, these fake victims, are literally destroying Western civilization right now as we speak. They are literally destroying Western civilization right now. And if we don't get a handle on this, we need to stop tolerating these people. We need to really go very aggressively. Oh, there's an extra card in there. After these cancel culture monsters, they are perverting Western civilization. And worst of all, they are against free speech. They are absolutely against free speech. And that's what all this silencing of people is about. They are fascists and they are against free speech. And they will ruthlessly attack and even kill people who say anything against them. And just look at Meghan's behavior. If you say anything she doesn't like, lawsuit. Okay, and the last two books, Courtiers and the other guy, she didn't sue him. Why? Because it's all true. She can't sue him. She can't sue him because it's actually true. And so they were smart enough to do that. So Jamila Jamil, what were her true intentions? What was she really up to? 2 spades, canceling, separating her from all assistance, just really destroying her foundation, but smelling like a rose, 23-25. She was absolutely trying to destroy Caroline Flack. Caroline Flack was Fox, just trying to survive and just keep it on top, stay on top. 13 and 12, 25, 7 hearts. She was just trying to keep her head above water. And 9 spades, ace of spades, can say literally that she deleted herself, that she just couldn't take and she deleted herself. Or underlying this is there was nothing, because I'm asking about Jamila Jamil's intentions. There was no stopping point for her. She was going to go as far as she could take it. She's so ruthless and evil that she would take it all the way, and she did. And so I think that's what it says. Reacting to words spoken and the worst possible result and casting Caroline Flack out, just completely canceling her. 5 diamonds and ace of hearts, and for everybody's good. And what's interesting is they always pretend that they hold the higher moral ground. We like to murder our babies. We hold the higher moral ground. We are completely irrational, and we use violence. We hold the higher moral ground. That's the kind of crap that they say. So that's actually what she's doing. absolutely ruthless. She was willing to go all the way as far as she could take it, no matter what happened. And I literally wonder if Jamila is happy. I don't know if I should ask. Is Jamila sorry that about what happened with Caroline Flack? Is she sorry? Is she regretful? Is she regretful about what happened? Ruthless, King of Spades. Oh my God! Wow. No, that's so interesting. She's so ruthless. She's, I think, actually happy about it. 12 and 13, 25. This is just how it goes, man. And she won. So she's not even sorry. She's not even like, yeah, that went too far. And I never intended for that to happen. She's totally fine with that happening. And this, I think, is typical of these kind of people. They're really dangerous. These are monsters in human skin, and we need to stop tolerating these people, and we need to start taking them very seriously and dealing with them like criminals, because they really are criminals. And I'm not speaking about Jamila Jamil. I'm talking about these people who run the cancel culture. So are Meghan and Harry buying awards? No. They're definitely not. It's all influence, and it's just laying a foundation of doctrination. Is Harry staying at the Soho House? Yes, and he's in a rebound relationship. And Meghan is looking for Mr. Next very actively. Does Meghan believe she's actually a victim? No. And she recognizes that she is a predator, but it's all about pretending that she holds the higher ground. And Jamila Jamil was willing to go all the way, and she's not even sorry about what happened. That, allegedly. That's how I see it, That's how I see it. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination, Fortune Telling, the Magi Method. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share.